guys started out flat. You put Aaron Gordon and Victor in the game, and it seemed to turn things around for you.
That's a great part of the group that we have is a little bit of a malaise coming off the roll a little bit, and didn't start out as fast or as solid as we needed to, but to have the ability to put two energetic guys in the game and give us a lift, so it was good to see.
Jacque, what did you see from Vic tonight, especially his defense on night there in the second?
Well, I just think his ability to guard different positions, and Brandon Knight is a guy that can get to the paint, and really tested us in the first half of getting to the paint, and to have the ability to bring Vic in the game and to give us some more defense was good to have.
Jacque, I think Victor didn't shoot it probably as well as he wanted to. His handle still got a ways to go, but when he was on the floor, I think you were a plus 22. Does that just show how his energy is infectious and his mindset's infectious for everybody?
Yeah, it really does. And he hasn't played a bunch with the group that he was out there with. We had different combinations. He was out there with other perimeter guys, and so I think overall he'll continue to be around his teammates and understand them more. But good first night for him.
Do you start Vic at the one now, and is maybe it better where Peyton is to bring him off the bench?
I'm not sure we've decided on our rotations yet. We're still getting whole. We're still missing Devin. We're still missing Kyle. And so our rotations won't be set for a while.
Coach, in that first half, the Bucks had 42 points in the paint, and third quarter you only held them to 2. Just talk about the adjustments you made at halftime.
Yeah, that was the biggest difference. 42 points, and they had 4 free throws and 1 3-point attempt in the first half. So we talked about that as being the premium focus at the beginning of the game. Good thing we played 2 halves, 14 points in the paint for them the second half. So and a few shot clock violations. So overall, good adjustment at halftime to sell them down.
Jacque, there were a couple times where at the end of the clock the ball kind of swung to Victor, and you could see how, I mean, he went by guys, he got to the rim, got to the free throw line. Is that the difference with a guy like him where he can create his own shot at the end of the clock?
I think the immediate picture that you see painted because of Vic being able to play is our penetration level. 27 free throw attempts by us tonight. That ability to get downhill himself and also cause the defense to collapse. We need that.
The last 2 games on the road, you had fourth quarter leads. Saw them disappear, but you hung tough and ended up making it a game tonight. You guys held on to that lead. Is that part of the maturation process that this team is able to learn how to finish games like this and put teams away?
I think the great part of our timeouts, our huddles, the guys were really stressing just to play that possession. And I think that's the maturation you talk about, is being able to be in the present moment in that fourth quarter, not panic, and just flat out do what we do, keep it that simple.
With the start that Fournier's had, is the next challenge for him now that other teams are focusing on him or going to circle his name in the scouting report?
Well, I think he, there's some added lines in his scouting report now. The ability to handle the basketball. You've seen us put the ball in his hands at the end of games. So he'll continue to be in those situations. But yes, just like there's added attention with Nick now in the post, that's a good thing. Let's continue to add some more lines to the scouting report.
Coach, talk about what impressed you with Willie and what made you go with him the entire fourth quarter.
He's the ultimate professional. He's going to be ready when I call on him, whether it's play 1 game and not until 6 games later. So his ability to stay focused, stay ready. I knew coming off the road trip a little bit, we need to be solid. He gives us a solid presence when he's on the floor.
Was there a particular matchup you were looking for with him out there tonight?
No, overall I kind of wanted to get different lineups of smalls in there. I knew they would play small the majority of the night. We were careful of the Parker matchup because of his ability to post up, but Willie gave us a good presence on both ends.
Milwaukee came in as one of the better offensive rebounding teams in the league. What were you guys able to do to limit their second chance points tonight?
Well, the first half weren't any rebounds. They were making all kind of uncontested shots at the rim and points in the paint. But as the half progressed, I think overall our contests were good without fouling. It was just that simple. We tried to cut them off from getting into the paint and proceeded to take jumpers and contesting them.
All right, thank you.